It is Girl Scout cookie time, and we're going to be talking about Girl Scout cookies for the next 15 minutes with a Girl Scout. And with Mary Jo Brown. She is a Senior Vice President. I love your title. Senior Vice President, Product, Program, and Customer Service for the Girl Scouts of Western New York.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Does that all fit on your business card?
We make it fit.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it does.
And with you is a Girl Scout who's from Brockport High School, Desirae Jordan. Desirae, nice to see you.
Nice to meet you, too.
Desirae wants to get into radio.
I do.
She was in here a little bit earlier seeing her friends from 98 PXY, and you are on all our radio stations today. And I'm eager to talk with you about your Girl Scout experience. But let's talk cookies first a little bit with the Senior Vice President of Product Program. And this is going to take forever to say every single time.
You don't have to say it every single time. That's fine.
Let's talk about cookies. The time is on now, right?
Yes. The Girl Scout Cookie Program is our largest girl-led entrepreneurial program in the world, which is pretty amazing, isn't it?
Yeah.
The cookie program is packed with different skills that girls can learn in the program. And it is our signature financial literacy program that we have. So we're really excited about it. And what we're really excited about is that we're able to work with side by side with volunteers and girls, such as Desirae.
Desirae, how long have you been in the Girl Scouts?
I've been in the Girl Scouts for about 4 years now. This is my 4th year, and I really enjoy it. I am a senior ambassador right now.
And you're a junior at Brockport High School.
Yes, I am.
Yeah. How many girls are there at Brockport who are Girl Scouts?
There's a lot actually around. You don't really realize it through the year, but when cookie season comes, you see like the competition. You see girls start wearing the Girl Scout sweaters. And even though there is competition, we're all like Girl Scout sisters, so we're all like supporting each other. Yeah,
because you probably, and you brought up a good point that it's way more girls than you expect.
Yeah.
Yeah. And are these all girls that you know, or do you meet them as the school year goes on and bond that way?
Some of them I don't even know them. They'll be in like different grades, and I'll be like, oh my gosh, like you're a Girl Scout. I have the same sweater, and then we realize we've gone to like some of the same Girl Scout camps, Camp Timbercrest, and things, and then. You kind of start talking to people you never talked to, and that's like another way you meet girls through Girl Scouts you never even thought you would talk to.
You were in the middle of, are you ready to sell cookies? Are you armed and dangerous?
I am so ready to sell cookies.
Yeah, do you have a favorite?
Thin Mint is my absolute favorite. There's so many ways to eat it.
Let's have some, I just take it out of the box and have a glass of milk next to me.
That's one of my favorite ways.
Yeah.
But one way I know my favorite is you can freeze it. They're really good frozen. You can also freeze them and crush them and make your own like ice cream in them. Put them in vanilla ice cream. It's really good because they don't get soggy. Either the cookie itself stays crunchy, so that's a really good way.
See, already I know that you're a good salesperson for Girl Scout cookies because and this is kind of cliche, you're out of the box when it comes to how you can enjoy them. I mean, for years, Girl Scout cookies sell themselves.
Yeah, they do.
But it just shows the entrepreneurial skills that go into sales.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it something that you might want to do? Maybe get into sales a little bit? I mean, I know you kind of focused on what we do in this room.
Yeah. I think I could do sales as like a second career because of what I've learned in Girl Scouts. Like you learn things without even knowing.
Like what?
I know through your selling cookies, you learn how to become better with money, how to negotiate with people. You're selling cookies and you want to buy Girl Scout cookies? You're like, oh no, I'm watching my figure and this and that. But we have gluten-free cookies this year and last year.
I have some of them right here.
Yeah, there's different options for different people. People say, I don't want anything with chocolate. So then you tell them, have you tried our lemon cookie? That's good, our shortbread cookie. So there's different options for everyone.
So these are skills that you are going to bring with you to college. I'm sure you're a junior now.
Yes.
Next year, senior, I'm sure you're thinking of college. And,
yes.
And these are skills that you'll be ahead of the curve.
Yeah.
Yeah. You think about that now and then?
I do, especially since I am a senior ambassador. I'm working towards my gold award, and that's something you earn at the end of your Girl Scout journey. And that also, not only does it look good on a college application, but there's skills that go along with it that are good for, getting ready for the next step in life.
Yeah. We are talking with Girl Scouts of Western New York. She is Desirae Jordan. She's a junior at Brockport. Where do you want to go to college?
I want to.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world, I would love to go to college at the Brockport SUNY College or to Nazareth College.
So you want to kind of stay local.
Yeah.
So you have a place to bring your laundry all the time.
Yeah.
Desiree's mom is here. She's looking forward to that. I'm sure you don't want your little girl to go too far away from home. Yeah. And with us is also Mary Jo Brown, the Senior Vice President in terms of cookie sales with the Girl Scouts of Western New York. How does the sale function? Do these young girls set up shop somewhere? Do they go door to door? What's the best way?
There's a couple different portions of the cookie program. And first of all, what the girls will do is they will start to take orders. So this Saturday, they will start to take orders from their customers. And in the beginning of February, they will place those orders. And then the cookies will come in. So they have cookies in hand in March. And what you will see happen is that is the time that you will see booth sales set up in front of Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
Yeah, in front of Walmarts and other establishments. And girls will go with their troop to these booth sales, and they will have cookies in hand and be able to give cookies to their customers at that point.
I like how these young Girl Scouts come up with bright new ways to set up shop. And you mentioned Dunkin' Donuts. I mean, that's a perfect tie-in.
Yes, and there's some great coffees that are coming out with the Girl Scout cookie flavoring. So I believe there's a Thin Mint and a coconut caramel, and there's a peanut butter cookie flavor. Yes.
So you're going to have a cookie and coffee tie, and that's fantastic. Our friends at Dunkin' Donuts, of course, Lewis, and is a franchisee who owns many Dunkins in the area. And I'm sure this is kind of the participation depends on certain Dunkins for sure.
Yes, and if you're a person who wants cookies now, because sometimes we don't want to wait till March.
Well, I was going to bring that up.
All right, we don't want to wait. We want it this week. We want it in our hands now. There's a way to get that. So we have a digital online cookie, a way to platform, a way to sell. It's called Smart Cookies. And what girls can do is actually send out emails and texts to consumers or to their friends and families, right? And they say, hey, buy online. And the customer, once they get this link, like click on it, and they can decide two different ways on how they want to receive these cookies. They can receive these cookies in a week, so you pay for them online, they're shipped to your house. Or you can say you want the girl to deliver it, because what's really important is that connection the girl makes with their customer.
Sure.
Right? And that customer wants to see them every year, and they want to say, what did you do? Did you go to summer camp this year? Right? What programs are you looking towards? What do you want to do? Where do you want to go to college? They've grown up with this Girl Scout for the last 5 years, and now she's ready to go to college. They want that connection. So at the same time, you can order online, but you can have the girl deliver the product also and wait till March. So you don't have to wait till March to get cookies.
That's great. That's great. And that's I'm sure when you move on. Well, how long can you be a Girl Scout? Forever?
You can actually be a Girl Scout forever. Once you do receive your Gold Award, whether or not you do, you move into the adult category, and you can either stay and help. You can always still sell cookies and just support your Girl Scout troop. So you're still a Girl Scout.
I'm once a Girl Scout, always a Girl Scout.
A Girl Scout.
But I bring that up because when you do move on to the next program and your cookie selling days may be less, fewer than they were, it's smart for you to bring a young girl who's going to be succeeding you to keep the business going.
Yeah.
Because if it is a one-on-one kind of thing, you don't want to lose out on that. Yeah. You going to say?
Yes, and that's a great point. Is what happens, and a lot of our girls that are moving up and going to college. It's really great in those last years to start mentoring a younger girl in Girl Scouting, and then you give your client list. If you don't have a sister to give it to, you give your client list or your customer list to that younger girl.
There you go.
And now they're learning those wonderful business skills.
Yeah. How much a box?
$4 a box.
Wow.
But it's worth it. It's worth all $4.
Because it's packed with so many different benefits, isn't it? It's not about the tasty, yummy cookie that you receive. It's all about helping that girl achieve all those Girl Scout experiences that she's going to, and the troop also. So troop gets the proceeds for the box of cookies, and girls can earn rewards, and they can earn. One thing that is really interesting, and not a lot of people know, though, is that girls can earn 2 weeks of summer camp. So if they want to go to summer camp and they want it free, they can earn that through the Girl Scout cookie program.
Okay, so the money is not necessarily directed for them. They have some say into how their profits are used.
Absolutely, and that's what it's all about too. Is money management is very important these days to girls, and we want to make sure that they're financially stable and able. Do you feel comfortable? Do they feel comfortable in managing their own money? They want to do that, but do they really feel comfortable in doing that?
Well, do you?
Through years of selling, I do, because I've learned when you get older in the troop, you get to see where your money goes. You get to decide, like, for your troop or your service unit, and you see how much things cost. So I feel like through selling cookies, you get more comfortable. But as a younger girl, I don't think they really are.
Yeah, but that's how they learn.
Yeah, they learn.
Got to take that first step. That's fantastic. Talk about some of the values that you have learned in your years as being a Girl Scout. You talked about the money, of course.
Yes.
And you talk about some people skills. But what are some of the things you've gained that you didn't think you would?
Okay, so I started Girl Scouts originally. I just enrolled in the camp. I was a Juliet. Juliets just sell cookies. They go to Girl Scout camp. They're not really involved in the troop. And I got to the camp, and I met different girls there who were involved. And the overnight camp, I think, is one of the best ways. If you have a little bit older girl, I think overnight camp is a good way for her to bond with other girls, especially maybe if she's an only child or if she's not an only child. She meets girls from different areas, different places. You share different stories. You spend the night. You have dinner together, chores and everything. You really bond with other girls. You learn their stories, and you learn friendship. You learn the values of what it means to be a Girl Scout sister. You also learn how to mentor the younger girls, as we mentioned before. You learn how to care for them. And you learn leadership skills. Like some activities, the older girls have to take charge. Even the younger girls learn leadership skills. Certain games we play teach the girls things. If you have a little bit younger girl, you're not really sure about sending her away for night camp. There's always day camp, which is so much fun. I was actually a CIT at a day camp.
What does that mean?
A CIT is a counselor in training.
Okay.
Yes, I was a counselor in training at Piperwood Day Camp. It is so much fun. You're there from, I believe, it's 7 in the morning to about like 4 o'clock in the afternoon. There's bus transportation. It is so much fun. The girls have a really good time. See,
I think the big thing here from hearing the what you have gained as being a Girl Scout is the leadership thing. I mean, you seem to be a popular girl, and you'll have plenty of friends. But a gang of friends, a group of friends, doesn't necessarily teach you leadership.
Yeah,
you just learn how to have fun with your friends, and that's and that's all well and good. But it's great the Girl Scouts brought you to this whole new level.
Yeah,
that's great. Cookie sales go through the end of March.
Yes.
And there's an app for cookie sales, if I'm not mistaken.
So if you want to find cookies in March, you can go to our website, GSWNY.org.
GirlScoutsWesternNewYork.org. Yep.
Correct. And you can look for our cookie finder. So it's Find Cookie Now. Click on that and put in your zip code, and you will be able to find cookies in your community.
Well, I found a couple of boxes in this bag, and, Desirae, when you do pursue your career in radio, you will find, if you ever bring food to a radio station, you can be guaranteed that it'll be gone tomorrow. And Monday morning, I'm sure these will be gobbled right up. And Mary Jo, before we go quickly here, I understand you have a new CEO about to take over the corner office of the Girl Scouts of Western New York.
We do. We are very excited to welcome Allison Wilcox as CEO. Yes.
And she is taking over for Judith Cranston.
Oh, she's so dear to
our
house.
Here, she was here a couple months ago in this very room.
Yeah, she is awesome. We will miss her, but she will be coming back. Great. You might see her out recruiting.
Fantastic. Great. Well, this has been a very, very quick and very entertaining half hour, very informative. Well, Mary Jo Brown, we appreciate you joining us, the Senior Vice President of Product Program and Customer Service, the Girl Scouts of Western New York, and Desirae Jordan, a senior at Brockport High School. She is the Girl Scout Ambassador at Troop 60047 in Hamlin. It was my pleasure to meet you both.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for the cookies. And thank you for the cookies. And thank you.